What's up, you guys? Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Man, what are you doing this weekend? Are you having fun? Are you going crazy? Like, are you watching too much news? Like, what's going on? For me, personally, I'm not watching the news. I think it's a good way to freak out. Just for me personally, like, if you want to stay informed to the utmost, like, then, then do your thing. But like, for me, I just feel like, yes, I'm being safe. Yes, I am, sanitizing when I go to the grocery store. As soon as I get home, sanitizing at that point, keeping my distance from people and just spending as much time with my family as I can. But I also think consuming that much negative energy could definitely have a tremendous impact on your demeanor and your well-being. Make sure you guys are committing to moving. If you don't have equipment, like, I'm trying to get videos together to where minimal equipment, no equipment, but also just get your mind, work on your mindset more so than your body. Like, definitely, I want you to work on your body, but start on your mindset first. Try your best to get into a positive mindset. Think about positive things. Don't fully consume all the negative things, because that's going to break you down. I think most people will break down at some point with the bombardment of negative news and negative energy. And also try to put good things into your body. A lot of people have been drinking a lot, eating out, things that we don't necessarily need to do, but it's so easy to go grab the quick and tasty burger or have something delivered to your home. But you guys can have the necessary things to eat healthy. You just have to want to eat healthy. You have to want to take care of your body, and also trust in that if you are taking better care of your body, you won't feel the urge to go to those things. You can still make progress through this storm. We can still make progress. You have to want it, though. Like, you have to, I think people getting results through this process, like, I commend you. And it is possible to change right now. You just have to want it. And I think, I think when I'm taking better care of myself mentally and physically, any stresses that I take on, they don't feel as heavy. So try to think about positive things. Try to get yourself moving. Try to stay active. Try to love your family. Give your loved ones a call or text, or just check in, because if you have time, why are you not doing that? I need to do more of that myself. So you guys have a good weekend. Don't stop moving. Don't lose sight of your goals. I'm gonna post some cooking videos tomorrow. Two dishes, matter of fact. Check those out. I think I'm doing a salmon dish. And I've been away from salmon too long. And then I'm also doing a pho dish. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, now we have our push-up on the Bosu. We want full extension when we come up. We're gonna keep that push away, cores drawn in, butts tight. Exhaling on the upward portion of the movement. Inhaling downward. Don't forget your breathing. Now we have our close grip push-up. Still pushing away up top. Cores drawn in, rib cage is locked down, butts tight, exhaling on the way up. Now we have our plank. Again, pushing away from that Bosu the entire time. Now we have a single leg version of the plank. Slightly less stable, a little more challenging. Keep that core drawn in, butt tight. Okay, now we have our plank with alternating kickback. So again, keep pushing away up top. Keep your chin neutral. Exhaling on the way up. Now we have our plank jacks. Keeping that push away up top, core drawn in, inchworms. Don't ever say I didn't show you anything on the Bosu. If you have a Bosu, you are in there right now. Don't bend those knees, tiptoeing towards the Bosu, hopping back with your hands underneath your shoulders. So that's gonna save your shoulders. Now we have skull crushers with the dumbbell. You're gonna keep your rib cage locked down, cores tight, butts tight. Hinging from the elbow joint. Resisting on the way down with the triceps, squeezing the triceps on the way up. Now we have our dumbbell pullover. Keeping your core locked down, rib cage locked down. Using your back on the way up. We don't want to arch the back in order to get further back. Don't do that. Exhaling on the way up. Keeping that rib cage locked down. Core's tight, butt's tight. This one should be tough the whole way through. Don't rush it. Don't use too much weight. Now we have your chest fly. Single arm chest fly from the Bosu. Inhaling on the way out. Don't lose your rib cage on the way out. Squeeze your chest on the way up. Again, if you're using too much weight, you're going to falter in everything I'm asking you to do. Okay, lock your rib cage down. Core tight, butt tight. It's a single leg bridge from the Bosu. Driving up through your right heel. Exhaling on the way up. No. Don't try to get up as high as possible because then you will lose your rib cage and you'll lose your core. Drive up through the heel. Resist through the heel. This should be tough the whole time. Your butt should be burning halfway through your set, not just at the end of your set. Keep your glutes tight on the way down. Now a regression from the single leg bridge is a double leg bridge. Still should be difficult. Driving up through your heels, maintaining a tight core, lock the rib cage down. Don't allow the knees to buckle inward. You have to drive those out without widening your stance. And then again, don't try to get so high that you are flaring out at the rib cage. Okay, now we're doing a plank from the Bosu. You're pushing away from that Bosu. Core's tight, so is your butt. Chin is neutral. Now we're going into another plank. Shoulders are back, butt's tight, core's tight. Don't lose your head. Chin is in. Now we're doing a plank up, down. It doesn't have to be done in this order, but I'm just giving you options here. Work with me, all right? That should not be easy at all. Okay, now we have a racked dumbbell squat from the Bosu. Locking your core down, butt's tight. Driving up through the heels. Inhaling downward. Exhaling on the way up. Now we have a lateral dumbbell raise on the Bosu. So sure, you could do it on the ground, but if you're on the Bosu, you're gonna work on your stability, your body awareness, and you probably have to use slightly less weight so you're not getting all your momentum going. Now we have a biceps curl on the Bosu. If you don't have a ton of dumbbells, slow everything down. Slow it down, get that slow eccentric contraction. Get a slow concentric contraction on the way up also. Don't just muscle everything up. If you slow it down and you don't have a ton of weights, you don't need a ton of weights. Now we have a dumbbell scaption. Again, slow on the way up, slow on the way down if you're limited with your weight selection. Think about what you're working. If we're working the anterior deltoid right here, keep it tight on the way down. Now we have a check press. We're going up, in, down, and back out. Up, in, down, back out, hitting every head of your deltoid. That shit burns. Now we have a single leg squat from the Bosu. You have everything that you need at home. You just got to use it. You got to have a strong mind also. You have to have a goal in mind. We got to keep working. Okay, now we have a squat hold on the Bosu. I challenge you guys to hold this for 1 minute, but get your ass down in a full squat. Hold it. Focus through your heels. Keep your butt tight the whole time. Core's drawn in. Relaxing your shoulders up top. Relax your traps. Keep your chin neutral. If you guys think certain things are easy, you guys need to run through this checklist. Make sure you're doing everything properly, and then things won't be so easy. Do it right. Do it like you mean it. Now we have a single arm dumbbell crunch from the Bosu. Keep that elbow fully extended. Keep the knees from drawing inward as you're crunching up or down. Exhaling upward, inhaling downward. Squeeze that core on the way up. Fight it on the way down. You guys keep working. Don't give up. Don't succumb to the stress. I love you guys. Shoot me a message if you need to.